Yeah, that's definitely one of the options. If bar the last time we were here, there was always India's always been a place where the first innings you can score runs, and then the second innings it can get challenging. And when it does go first innings big runs, you need bowling resources to bowl. We need more than 3 or 4 bowlers to do that. So we are definitely looking at a combination of having 5 bowling options in our team to try and maximise getting 20 wickets. Conditions will change through the tour, and we'll try and assess what do we think is the best bowling unit that can get you 20 wickets. Generally in Test cricket, that's what wins you Test matches, and that's why India has been so successful at home. Obviously, their spinners play a huge role in getting those 20 wickets, and when they go abroad, they've definitely strengthened their seam attack options, which help them to get those wickets. I've always been the type of person and character that really enjoys the challenge. I think that generally brings the best out of me as a personality and as a character. So that's one thing you have to look forward to. You can't look at the teams that you're playing and see it's, oh dear, it's you're playing against some really strong opposition. You've got to face on head on. It's a real good time for me to be involved with the young team. There's a lot of senior players that's out of our system. Our leadership group has changed completely. You've lost all your experience in those players, but what that does is it's a new time for growing new leaders in our team. The next best fast bowlers that's going to come through, who they're going to be, the next best Ashim Amlas, who they're going to be. So it's exciting for me to be working with the young guys at the moment. I think in the past, certainly fast bowling teams came in, they still played a role with the reverse swinging ball and having some extra pace. But certainly the last tour that we felt that obviously the ball spun quite a bit. And I think the bowler we have in Maharaj at the moment is probably just as good as any spinner around the world. So he'd be just as much a challenge for the Indian batters if the decks were to spin quite a bit. And then yes, we do have pace, but it's about making sure that you can have accurate pace. There's no, in the subcontinent, just pace itself doesn't count for much. You need to be accurate for a long time, and you also need to make sure that the ball does something through the air. Yeah, I think once again, depending on what the conditions looks like, in order for the ball to reverse swing, you need a dry surface. You need dry pitches, you need dry squares for the ball to get scuffed up on those dry surfaces. Obviously, there's a lot of rain that's been falling and probably going to happen a little bit through the next few weeks or so. So all depending on that. But if it is dry, reverse swing will play a role, and that's obviously something that we can use to our advantage because we have got a few guys that can bowl 140, 145 plus, and that's when reverse swing becomes a real weapon.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.